Alrighty, finally got the inside wiring on this thing done. Got all the switches and everything wired, got all the gauges and all the outside engine components and stuff all wired. All ran in some nice loom back behind the seat. Everything is all wired over there. As much as it kind of is getting a little bit clustered, it is pretty organized. All wired in, all protected up. Got my bulkhead connectors. I'm going to get some covers for these. Continuous use and starting solenoids wired. I still got to run a starter wire. And I still got to run the fuel pump wires in. But other than that, put the seat back in. You won't see anything. You won't, just the switches and stuff. But let me show you that it's all working. Right now, I just have some battery cables bolted on to the other side of the bulkhead connectors just so I can test some stuff. Alright, I got the overhead shop light off so I can show you that all my stuff lights up, all my gauges are working. So, turn the key on, continuous use comes on. Come down here, in our first one, we have the start button. Starting solenoid's working. We have ignition, fans. This will be fuel pump. Come down here, got accessories. That lights up all the gauges. AFR, TAC, boost, just all the backlights and stuff. I still have to run the O2 sensor and hook it up to the AFR gauge. But other than that, all my lights are working. I have plenty of room. Never going to interfere with the shifter. I got a mile down there, so everything else here, it's all working good. It's all wired. Ready to put the seat back in. I also got the wiring under the hood all loomed, held down. Got all the reference lines ran, the new boost referencing, fuel pressure regulators on, some return lines. Everything's metal from here back to the tank. But got everything plumbed into the hat. I plan on switching these fittings over to brass in the future and maybe a little bit of a heavier line, but this is going to work fine for now. And then switch all this rubber line over into braided along with this stuff here, switch it over into braided. But I got to put the oil return line on for the turbo, or I have to put the oil feed line back on for the turbo, and it'll be ready for a road trip.